Good evening, everyone. It's been a long time. My life's kind of been crazy. It happens to everyone sometimes. Kind of been going back and forth and dealing with a lot of things. It's interesting when your life gets crazy. It's when you really learn a lot. You learn a lot of things from the difficult times. But the difficult times are the things that we don't necessarily look forward to. But maybe we should, because looking forward to things that are difficult makes us stronger. One of the things I've been talking a lot about is the belief system. What is that exactly? It's not what religion you are. It's not what spirituality you are. It's not your belief in a higher power, so to speak. When I'm talking about belief system, it's simply everything that you do in your life that made you who you are right now. That's your belief system. That's who you are. The belief system is a very, very complex thing. It is what traps us inside our own bubbles. It prevents us from becoming something more. That's why the world is stuck, because people's belief system got them stuck. They stuck themselves. We stuck ourselves. So how do we become unstuck? How do you change people's belief systems? That's a really complex thing. Because if we could simply change people's belief system, well, what makes you think yours is correct? Which is a whole, then you get on this really big rant about so many things. There's a lot of spiritual people out there that believe in this, and the spiritual people believe in that. The religious people believe in this and believe in that. And you could go on, atheists, and go on and on. All the different belief systems in the world create the world. Is the world incorrect? I would think the world needs correction. That's me. The world needs to move in a direction more about working together, love, understanding. Less war, less idolism, less narcissists, less things that create the world to be a worse place for me to live in. But who says I'm right? I would hope to believe that I am right. But that's just me. So you got a person that loves the world for just the way it is. You get people that hate the world for the way it is. You get people that tolerate it, and everything in between. So how do you change the world? You have to change the belief system within it. You have to change what you do every day. If you want the world to be a different place, and you try to do whatever you can in your own life to make yourself what you want to be, what you want the world to be. That's what you want to go. You want to do that in order to change the world. Because you can't change Sarah, you can't change John, they're going to have to change themselves. Contrary to Sarah and John, they believe that somebody can come along and change them. They want somebody to go and everything changes for them. Well, we know that, well, not everybody knows that. In order to change the world, you have to change yourself. In order to change your belief system, you have to change what you do every day. So, become what you want to be, the change to be. Become what you want the change to be. Simple as that. And that will change the world in the direction that you want to change the world. It might not be quickly, it might not do everything, but it will. Every time one person becomes what they want to see the world to be, it will change in that direction a little bit. If you get 1 million people, there'll be a big change. You get 5 people, it'll be a very minor one. If you get 10, well, not 10 billion, there's only 7.3 or something. 7 point some billion people, then it'll be a massive change. the world would become a different place. Is the world broken? It has some serious issues. My belief system teaches me the way to go is working together in peace and respect and love. That is the direction I want to see the world go in. And I am trying the best I can in order to help that change happen. I could always do better, and so could many other people. But all you can do is be what you are right now and change every time, every day, every moment that goes by. Change yourself a little more in order to become that person that you want the change to be. That's what life is about, is trying to be the best you can be, or trying to change yourself in order to help change the world for what you want it to be. It's simple stuff, but it's not simple. It's life. It's hard. You end up becoming bombarded with so many things that it creates a massive weight. You need to let the weight go. Creates more weight, let it go. Create more weight, let it go. You spend your whole lifetime trying to become that thing that you want to be all along. That's life. Life is a struggle. Life is ups and downs. In some ways, I wish life wasn't so difficult, wasn't so hard. But it's meant to be that way because that's what we want it to be. That's what most people in the world want it to be. Because if they simply understood that they had the power to change it, that they are the ones that are creating this mess, then it might make a difference. But how do you tell somebody that they're the ones that are creating the problem? But the reason it's only a problem is because you believe it's a problem. And then that creates another problem. We need to just respect each other. We need to respect, love, work together. How hard is it to do that? It's not hard. So why is it so difficult for the world to get it? Because people don't believe in it. That's why. Like you always say that there's so many times that people want peace, but then when you go for peace, they will ridicule and destroy you and rip you apart, throw you to the wolves as soon as you start to actually try to get somewhere with it. Because they don't want the change, or they're afraid of it, or fearful of it. And the fear takes them and runs off, and they get literally ripped apart by it. And they become the fear itself. Ask people what they want, give it to them, and they'll be the first ones to reject it. It's a crazy world, isn't it? If people truly understand that the complexities of the universe and who they are, then change could really happen. But because they don't understand that, or they choose not to believe it, that's why we are still trapped in this mess that we're in. I think the majority of people in the world want peace. They want to have a world that is happy, that they love getting up and going to do whatever they want to do every day. But they don't believe it, though. They don't believe it's possible. They don't understand how to make that happen. Because in order to make that happen, they have to change and become something different. Or stay exactly the same. Talk to other people. Help them understand how to change and become what they want to be. But we have a hard time becoming what we want to be because it takes work. And it's not just that. It's like, how do you do that when you try, but nobody's trying with you? It becomes very exhausting, doesn't it? And it becomes very frustrating because you try so hard to change the world, but the world doesn't want to change. So how do you change it? Well, it's not going to change until the majority of people understand that they have the power to change it, or they want to even change it. So you have to live your life. You have to be happy. Or it's sad. It's your choice, really, but I prefer to be happy. I prefer to try to become the best person I can be and to be as happy as possible, to enjoy life every day as much as possible. But there's times you're not happy. There's times you're sad, frustrated, angry. That's okay, though. That's human. That's being alive in a difficult world. So you don't give up on what you want. You don't give up on who you are. You just continue to do it as best you can. And help as many people along the way as you can. Because if you give up, nothing will ever change. The louder you become in what you believe, in a good way, the more change will happen. So, live life. Be what you want to be. Be happy for who you are. Be grateful for everything. Because that is who you are. That is what you moved in through the world, navigated yourself to become everything that you are. So everything that you are is everything that you have. Everything that exists around you is what you created. And you can say, well, I didn't create it, blah, 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 blah. Well, it's every reaction, every decision that you've ever made, the belief system that you have within inside yourself is why you are where you are. So stop blaming everyone else for your decisions, for who you are, for your belief system. It's kind of ridiculous to say that it's somebody else's fault that you believe in what you believe in. Influence is not the same thing as belief. You're constantly influenced throughout your whole life to do this, to do that, to go left, to go right, to make this decision, that decision, to be this person, that person. All along, every decision that you made was your own decision. You could place 50 people in exactly the same shoes and there'd be 50 different outcomes. Is any of them wrong? No. They're all right. Because they were simply a decision that every single one of you made. That's okay, though. That's fine. Because that's life. That's who you are. That's what you want to be. So that's who you are. When you understand that your belief system is simply everything that you've done in your life, and you're choosing to be depressed, not all the time you choose to be depressed, because there is forms of medical depression, but I'm talking about depression that is created within your own mind, within something that you choose to be, the state that you're in right now. You choose to be sad, you just choose to be angry, you choose to be happy. That's a choice. And that's what I'm talking about. So choose to be what you want to be to change the world. I want to be happy. I want to be full of love. Then you need to live it. You need to state it. You need to live with that understanding. You can't say that you want to be full of love and you sit there and put everything down throughout your whole lifetime. Criticize, depressed. Depression, criticize, fall into a deep depression about life. Be angry all the time. Be sad all the time. Nothing is ever right. Everything is wrong. Everything's everyone else's fault. But you look in the mirror and you realize that, wait a second. If I'm constantly negative, then how can I ever be happy? If I'm constantly criticizing, how can I ever be full of love? It takes work, life. It takes a lot of work. A lot of effort. Life can be beautiful. Life can be hard. Life can be very painful. But through the pain and difficulties also can create an amazing person. If you choose to take the things you learn and grow and expand and to be a better person. To be full of love, be full of light, be happy, laugh, embrace friendships. Look at nature for the beauty that it is. Look at the good in everything that you see in life. And don't beat yourself up for simply just being human and making mistakes. Pick yourself back up and say, okay, you know what? I screwed up. That's fine. But don't judge people for simply doing exactly, better way of putting it, don't judge people for doing the best they can do. Because not everybody is you. Not everybody reacts like you. Instead, give them a hug. Ask them why they're sad. Ask them why. Ask them if they need any help. Just talk to them. Have empathy. Have love, compassion. That will change the world. And the louder you are, in a positive way, or in a negative sometimes, as long as your heart is in the right place and you really want change, how do you think that's going to happen? We need more people that stand out in a positive way, not in a destructive. If you use chaos, chaos will create more chaos. Love creates more love. That's the difference. That's how you change things. We need more leaders. Leaders aren't people that tell people what to do. Leaders are people that help people to become better people. Teachers are people that help people to become and feel or more knowledgeable than themselves. A teacher teaches people everything you know to help them become something more. Not somebody that tells people what to do. That I'm better than you because I know more than you. A teacher wants the student to become the teacher. Teachers are full of compassion. They have empathy for what people are going through. They understand it. They want to see people succeed. That's what life is about. Life is about simply just embracing every day and trying the best you can and try to help as many people as possible, but also open your eyes to the nature around you, to the animals, to the people. To stand up for what is right. And not hide in the shadows and blame everyone else for your own issues, to try to run away from the world because I'm not supposed to be here. It's not quite what I wanted. Well, it is exactly what we made it. And we are the only ones that can get us out of this mess. No one else. Us. And if you're a person that's full of love, understanding, why would you want to run away from a place that needs us the most? We came here to help the world. It's funny, just to throw this around. A lot of us came here to help the world, but as soon as we come here, we're like, oh my God, I hate this place. I want to leave. But that's kind of pointless if that's why you came here. Because we forget that. We forget we came here to help instead of run away from it, because it's friggin' hard, man. Life is hard. But life is life. Thank you very much, everyone. And if you wish to do a journey with me, one-on-one session, you can visit my website at almondrasawakening.com, and you can visit my Northern Light page, another passion of mine, at josephbradleyroars.com. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great day.